Hi everyone, my name is Adeshaun. On today's episode of Mailbox, we'll be discussing different issues, addressing different mails from people all over the world. Join me as I take the first question. I have a mail from Lam. Lam is from Kentucky. He says, I think I witnessed the crime. I saw a neighbor beat up his wife terribly. Days later, we heard she was dead. But the story they gave was that she tripped in the bathroom. He has come to threaten me subtly. I've been disturbed inside of me for keeping this kind of revelation. However, I'm scared. Do I tell the police or just let go? So from this mail of yours, there are two different things that has happened. So there's been a murder case, and you've also been a witness of that particular case. Now, ideally, for everybody's sanity, and even for your own sanity as well, I think it's important that this case be reported to police because somebody's life is involved. The truth about most of these issues are that when people commit crime and you try to hide those conversations or you try to cover them up, you never can tell. You might be the next person. It might be your sister, it might be your brother, it might be somebody close to you. So that there will be a better system and you also will be secured, it's important that this kind of situation, you report it. Peradventure, the truth might come out and you might even be one of the people that they will call to speak about it. So I think it's important that you report. And for subsequent issues like that, whenever you witness anything that is illegal, the right thing for you to do is to tell the authority. I'm sure if a lot of people have been witnessing her being beaten, even without it resulting to death, if they reported it from time immemorial, probably she will still be alive today. But because maybe a lot of people just felt, oh, it's normal beating, I'm sure she would be better or they would resolve it. And now it's cost them somebody's life, which sadly is quite unfortunate. So please go ahead, report the issue. I'm sure by the time it's being reported, it will be addressed the right way and the person will be reprimanded. I hope I've been able to address your story. The next story I have is Chizoba from Czech Republic. Chizoba says the title of his mail is that rejecting family title. So he said, I've been asked to receive a title for my family as the firstborn. It's supposed to be an honor for my family. However, it involves certain tradition rites that I don't believe in as a Christian. Sprinkling of the animal blood on the body, incantation and all. I've told my uncle I wasn't interested, but he threatened my mom in the village. What can I do? So, I don't know what the tradition is from your village, what you do, what you don't do. However, you're an adult and I strongly feel you will have a right to certain decisions in your life, you know. Yes, it could be a tradition, but if it doesn't align with your faith or what you believe in, I don't think you should be compelled about it. And you really don't need to get anybody's buy-in or try to convince them because, truth be told, is your life. So ideally, probably what you want to do is maybe for the security of your mom, you might take her out of the village. And if you feel she can't leave, then you have to make that decision. What you believe, stand by what you believe. Reject what you want to reject. Don't be compelled or forced by people to do what you're not supposed to do. I'm very sure there's somebody that will bring liberation to your tradition or to your family. It might be you. It can start from you. So I think you should just start on your stand on your feet. Whatever you believe in, as the very fact that you really don't want to do, please don't. I don't think you should be compelled to do it. So Chizoba, I think I've been able to address your mail to a certain extent. The next mail I have is from Olamide. Olamide is from Lagos. He says the title of his mail is Battling with Inferiority Complex. So Olamide said, I've been battling inferiority complex for years. It has gotten worse that now I feel empty inside and emotionless. I need help, but I don't want my parents to know. What can I do? So Olamide, to start with, So wherever there's a battle within you that is out of your control, you actually need somebody to speak with. So Olamide, do not take your situation as something that has not happened before or something that you feel you should deal alone. I think it's even wrong. The very fact that you are thinking you should keep the information from your parents. Your healing starts from opening your mouth. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. And most times when people, except you have a family that is not understanding, your parents that they are really not, you are not really close to, if they are actually people that genuinely love you, I think you should open up to them. Your healing starts from there. Because issue of inferiority complex, it starts from you trying to compare yourself with somebody else or trying to measure yourself with other people's success. Understand the fact that you have to speak to yourself. Those your quiet time, you have to speak to yourself about it. You have to pray about it as well. And I'm sure by the time you start speaking about certain things, you start getting confidence, you start believing in yourself more. And I'm sure by the time you speak to your parents about it too, the whole conversation will be a bit, it will be resolved to a certain extent. So Olamide, I think I've also been able to answer your question to a certain, and there's clarity. I mean, from everything I've said in responding on this particular episode, it's important that prayer is key. So that will be it for this episode of Mailbox. Till next time.